The Wiçkêd Principal. The day Principal Okoro locked us in the classroom was the day we knew fear. It was a hot afternoon in our small village school. The sun was blazing, and we were all tired from the morning lessons. Principal Okoro was known for his strict rules and harsh punishments. He was tall and had a stern face that made us shiver. I remember that day clearly. We were in the middle of our math class when Principal Okoro stormed in. He looked angrier than usual.
"Who has been stealing the chalk?"
he shouted. His voice echoed through the room. We all looked at each other, confused and scared. No one had taken any chalk. But Principal Okoro didn't believe us. "Since no one wants to confess, you will all stay here until someone admits it," he said, locking the door behind him as he left. We were trapped. The classroom was hot, and we were thirsty. Some of the younger kids started to cry. My friend, Amina, whispered to me, "What are we going to do?" I didn't know. We waited for what felt like hours. Finally, Principal Okoro returned. He looked at us with cold eyes. "Has anyone decided to confess?" he asked. We all shook our heads. No one had taken the chalk. Principal Okoro sighed and walked out again, leaving us locked inside. As the sun began to set, our parents started to gather outside the school. They were worried and angry. They demanded to know why we were still inside. Principal Okoro tried to explain, but the parents wouldn't listen. Finally, the village chief arrived. He was an old man with a kind face. He spoke to Principal Okoro in a calm voice. "Let the children go," he said. "We will find out who took the chalk another way." Principal Okoro hesitated but finally unlocked the door. We rushed out, relieved to be free. Our parents hugged us tightly. The next day, the village chief called a meeting. He asked if anyone had seen the missing chalk. One of the younger students, a boy named Tond, raised his hand. "I saw a goat eating something white near the classroom," he said. Everyone laughed, but the village chief nodded. "It seems the goat is the thief," he said. Principal Okoro looked embarrassed.
Principal Okoro looked embarrassed. He apologized to us and promised to be more understanding in the future. From that day on, he was still strict, but he listened to us more.